I have a monetized Instagram channel and I'm deleting it. Listen to this video and find out why. Hey, here's the deal. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here for a while, love to have you. I'm gonna talk to you about something that the industry of social media influencers doesn't like to talk about. It's Instagram growth, TikTok growth, YouTube growth, all this fun stuff. So here's the deal. I'm gonna be incredibly vulnerable and I'm gonna share with you the exact story of what happened with my Instagram page, how it grew to over 20,000 followers, dropped all the way back down a little under 10,000 followers, and the lessons I learned. Here's the deal. If you are in business, chances are you're gonna make a mistake. If you're doing anything in life, chances are you're gonna make a mistake. So here's what I'm to tell you. Instagram, I made a mistake. Didn't know I was making a mistake, but I made a mistake. Here's the story. 4.5 years ago, you would not have found me on Instagram. I deactivated my account. I wasn't really doing anything with social media. I was just kind of enjoying moving forward in life. Then I developed a personal brand, built Catapulting commissions, wrote a book, and was like, hey, you have to get on Instagram. So I went out, got on Instagram, put my URL or my name, so it's Anthony P. Garcia 99. That was my original Instagram handle. It's still functioning as of this video right now, but you'll learn more about it. So created a channel or created an Instagram page, started putting content out, engaging with people, putting out video blogs and reels weren't even a thing at the time, putting out videos, blogs, commenting, engaging, working my hashtag strategy, and my Instagram page was growing authentically. Meaning people were coming to my page who were genuinely interested in what I was selling and what I was offering. Here is where I made the mistake. You might have made it too. You know those little metrics on Instagram, the likes, the little hearts, the amount of videos that have been viewed, the number of people who viewed them, the amount of followers, oh, the blue check mark, all of that. Those are vanity metrics. If you are an entrepreneur, a small business owner, someone who generates majority of their revenue from the services you sell, then you have to really evaluate, what is Instagram for you? Is it a tool or is it a place to make money? This is where things went wrong for me. So I was reached out by a growth agency. Not even gonna say the names because they still reach out to me to this day. Growth agency, US-based agency, get US engagement, all of this stuff. And as naive as I was, I trusted it. I'm like, oh yes, I would love to get some help. I would love to grow my channel. I would love to grow my page. I wanna increase my followers. Now mind you, my goal isn't to be an internet celebrity. My goal isn't to be a social media influencer. Hell, I gotta be honest with you. The money that gets deposited in my account from my Instagram monetized page is really just, it doesn't even scratch a line on my P&L statement. Like that is not my business. Now, if that's your business, that's great. If you're a social media influencer and brand deals and all of that, and that's how you make a living, good for you. But if you're not, and you're like me, and you are a business owner or a business professional, and you're trying to figure out how to use Instagram, you'll probably fall victim to this. So, what do you know? I did it. And the moment I did the first Instagram growth page or Instagram growth agency, I was shocked. Over the next 60 days, it was like followers, 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 and things were growing and the vanity metrics made me feel good. Boy, was I wrong. That was an absolute mistake. The reason that was a mistake is, listen closely, there is no shortcut to authentic engagement. Boom, I said it. Here's the problem. We want to get this growth. And so I trust these growth agencies, and some of them have really credible and reputable websites. They have YouTube channels. They have followings of 200 and 400 and 500,000 followers, and they're reaching out to you. And we will get you US followers, we'll get authentic engagement. That is all a lie. As a matter of fact, here's one of the ugliest, dirtiest tricks that takes place right now, right? Someone will reach out to you and say, hey, come join this page, pick a celebrity, Tyga, Kylie, basketball players, you pick them, they're gonna give a shout out to their followers. If they go follow your page and hashtag, they're gonna get into a drawing to win some phenomenal prize. So when that happens, you'll get an influx of US followers. These followers are not interested in what the hell you're selling. I gotta be honest with you. The people that are interested in my services isn't the same avatar as some of these celebrities, and I'm okay with that. But I didn't know it at the time. So I had this growth strategy that kept growing and my page would keep growing. And then as I was growing, I started noticing my engagement was significantly falling off. Views per video, people commenting, the likes on the channel or the likes on the page. Sorry, I keep confusing YouTube, Instagram. Help me out, you get it, right? And it started suffering. So what did I do? I went back to the growth agency. I said, hey, I'm a little concerned here. I trusted you that you would generate growth and you're generating growth, but no one's seeing my stuff anymore. So what did I do next? I got an engagement group. Do you know what an engagement group is? It's the worst fucking thing for your Instagram page. Said it. Hopefully you heard that. Worst effing thing for your Instagram page. So I got in this engagement group and they get connected on these Discord channels, on Telegram channels, on email channels, on DMs and Instagram. And what an engagement group is I make a post. Hey, look at my dinner, I'm doing all this, blah, 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 blah. Post my story, post my reel, post my post, whatever it is. And I upload the link to the Discord channel. Now, everybody in that Discord channel is gonna go and comment. And the comments they would make would be like, thumbs up, high five, you're fired, all this other BS. And so yeah, at first glance, you would see a post. And the post would be, oh my goodness, it had 10,000 views and 100 comments. Well, the problem with this is the 10,000 views were fabricated. The 100 comments were from people who genuinely don't have an interest in what it is that I am doing. So if people who don't have a genuine interest in what I'm doing are coming and engaging on my page, then guess what? They're gonna find more people like that are gonna see my page that don't have a genuine interest in what I'm doing, and eventually the page gets funneled out. And that's what happens. See, these engagement groups, they look great on vanity metrics, and here's the deal, like 100%. Those messages, they come in your DMs consistently. The moment an agency identifies you as someone who's trying to make an influence, they come and they target you. And here's the deal. I got a DM today that said, seeing how you're a CEO, you would benefit from having a blue check mark on Instagram. I don't even respond because here's the deal. I don't care about the blue check mark, don't care about the CEO status. What I do care about is the clients who've hired me to help them generate growth and revenue and real money. Real money. You see, a colleague of mine, her name's AJ Vaden. She's the CEO of Brand Builders Group. Phenomenal place, house build personal brand. They help build mine. But she said there are numerous people that are rich in followers and poor in the bank. And I see how it happens. You see, this growth agency who reached out to me today was like, hey, CEO, get you the blue check mark. I'm like, okay, I go click on this person's page. And I'm like, oh, what do you know? You have 472,000 followers, you have 24 posts up, and yeah, and every one of them is spammed and bot and filled with likes. Yeah, the rented Ferrari looks cool. The Rolls Royce looks cool. The house on Airbnb you took pictures in, it looks cool. Not to me though. That doesn't impress me. What impresses me is authentic businesses, authentic struggle, authentic engagement. So those are the mistakes I made on my Instagram page. Here's the remedy. I try to fix this, right? I used some tools and some platforms to identify where was my audience coming from, how often they were engaging, and all this fun stuff. And so at the time that I picked up on this mistake, I had about 20,000 followers. And so I said, okay, I'm gonna delete people. So I went out, I outsourced the work, and I hired a guy and I said, hey, you're gonna go through my followers, and every day you're gonna pick up where you left off, and we're gonna delete people. There's tools to export followers and all this fun stuff. I didn't do it, outsourced it. So we started deleting fake followers, bots, fake followers, bots. And we went from 20,000 down to about 10,000. And when we got right around under 10,000, I was like, okay, looked at my scores, looked at the research online. According to the data I'm pulling, I'm like, okay, what do you know? We got about 92, 94% authentic followers. I'm like, look, man, we can't just keep ciphering these people out, because what would happen is every time we would delete some, more would follow, trying to sell me whatever it is. Like it got bad. And so I ran with that strategy for about a year. I'm like, okay, I deleted everybody. I'm gonna take a year and I'm gonna try to build this page back up. So for every 1 or 2 authentic followers I got, I would get 4 or 5 and I would have to delete. And I just kept getting these bots and these spam accounts follow me, and it was just really doing a disservice. You see, when I first got my channel up and running and I would post a story, I would have stories that would get posted up to over 1,000 views per story. At one point I had 20,000 followers and the story would have 18 views. And it was really frustrating to see, okay, my message isn't being seen by my client avatar. Then I had a conversation with a colleague of mine. It's like, hey man, I can get you likes. Go to instagramlikes.com. I don't know if that's a real website, but it was whatever the website. He reached out to me. I'm like, I don't want the likes. I don't want the likes. I don't want the fake bots. I don't want the fakeness. I want authenticity. And so my attempt to fix this channel or to fix this page didn't work out so well. So I went at it for a year long. You can look at my Instagram page. We've put numerous of resources, content, editing, videos into this Instagram page. And at the end of the day, have I picked up clients from my Instagram page? Absolutely. Yes, I have. And I'm not saying that I haven't. But my Instagram page has quickly become a thorn because I know we're working twice as hard to get a fraction of the engagement. Saw on Instagram social media coach. I'd followed her and I connected with her page. She reached out to me and she said, hey, thanks for connecting to this page. However, we're deleting this page, moving forward to a new page, shared her whole story. And I sent her a message, I'm like, why are you doing this? She shared with me, not a similar story, but her story was a little bit different. And her first page was built through a different medium of what she was doing in business. And what she was doing now wasn't aligned with her first page. And that gave me all the motivation I needed. Then I started reaching out to my network of people who are very, very well known, very influential, and very successful. So I started reaching out, who's the best Instagram coach, best Instagram authority you know? And I've had interviews with numerous people. And here's how we're fixing it. Starting all over. From scratch, 100% from scratch. No bots, no gimmicks, no campaigns, just an authentic approach to rebuild the channel and to rebuild the page. I'm gonna get this right sooner or later, but to rebuild the page. Now, my messaging and my strategy and my alignment is still catapulting commission sales talk. We talk about how to develop sales strategies for small business owners and for service-based sales professionals. It's what we do. It's what we talk about. We dive into, we go deep. I still have the podcast. None of that's gonna change. We're just gonna eliminate that page on that personal brand that, with all honesty, is really, really a thorn because the engagement there is almost non-existent or it was non-authentic. Here's the biggest lesson I learned through this Instagram strategy. There is no shortcut to building an authentic audience. It doesn't exist. As a matter of fact, I've coached clients to build an effective social media strategy that is better than mine because I taught them how to do it authentically. It just took me a long time to say, hey, I'm gonna do it myself. So that is why we're deleting my channel, my page. We're gonna figure this thing out sooner or later. Now, the new page is Anthony Garcia Inc., Anthony Garcia Inc., because that's the name of my corporation, right? Catapulting Commissions is another corporation I own, but the main personal brand is Anthony Garcia Inc. So the Instagram page, Anthony Garcia Inc. If you like anything of what we've said, or you like the thought process of sales, motivation for small business owners and service-based professionals, then come spend some time with me. Post tons of stories. If you want to see my life, cool. If you don't, I'm okay. And here's the deal. I'm not building this page to be a social media influencer. I'm not building this page to be a social media star. I'm building this page in the hopes that there's an entrepreneur out there who's struggling to make sales in their business and wants to speak to somebody who can genuinely help them, who's done it before. That's why we're building the page. The page, social media, isn't for me. It's for the one person that I can help. And if I can help more than one, then you know what, I'm blessed. So, my message to you, don't allow those vanity metrics to influence you. They're fake. Here's the ugly truth. There are numerous social media stars and influencers who take pictures and photos in rented vehicles, rented homes, vacations that aren't theirs. Trust me, I've seen it happen. They look great on Instagram, but in real life, they can't afford to put the gas in the car. I'm being dead honest. So don't allow that to influence you. If you're young and you're looking to grow your business, I'm telling you, do it authentically. If you've been in business for a while, I don't want to say you're old because we're experienced, but if you've been in business for a while and you're trying to figure the social media thing out, just remember, you're not doing it for you. You're doing it for the person you're trying to serve. So, by the way, if you found any value in this video, now we're back on YouTube, smash that like button. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. We put out content twice a week, every week, been doing it for almost 4 years, and we're really not going anywhere. So, I'm Anthony Garcia. This is Catapulting Commission Sales Talk. Hey, if you made that mistake, it's okay. Go start over. We all make mistakes and we grow from it. Chances are you can grow from the next mistake you make. I'll see you guys in the next video.